Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will absolutely shake the foundations of the NFL. A secret so explosive, so huge, it could reshape the entire landscape of the 2026 season. Sources just confirmed to me in the utmost confidence that one of the league's most dynamic, most electrifying stars is on the verge of being traded. And it's not just any player. This is a player who could redefine a franchise, who's been hidden in the shadows but now stands at the center of one of the most clandestine, high-stakes moves in recent NFL history. This is not speculation, it's not a rumor, it's as close to a confirmed bombshell as you'll get. But here's the kicker. The details are so sensitive, so tightly guarded, that even the NFL's inner circle is biting their nails in anticipation. And I'm here in the know to bring you this insider scoop. But I warn you, what you're about to hear isn't just news. It's a revelation that might just blow the entire league apart. Now I need you to act like a true insider. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and activate the notification bell. Why? Because the truth is, only those who are in the game will be ready for what's coming. The NFL is watching, the front offices are flipping out, and the next 48 hours could be the most pivotal in recent franchise history. This isn't just a rumor. This is a game-changing, reality-shattering revelation, and you, my loyal viewer, are about to be among the very few to know the full story before the rest of the world catches on. Ready? Let's dive into this clandestine universe, into the shadows where deals are made in whispers, where trades are inked in secrecy, and where the future of a star, and perhaps the NFL itself, hangs in the balance. The Cleveland Browns. Yes, the Browns. A team that's been desperate for a spark, a true game-changer, a weapon that can take their offense from good to unstoppable. Their front office has been scouring the NFL's horizon for months, whispering about transformational moves, game-changing acquisitions, and the final piece to their puzzle. They believe they're on the cusp of something epic, something that could push them into the elite tier. But they've faced roadblock after roadblock, trying to find that one player who can elevate the entire roster, who can turn the tide of their struggling offense. They've been looking at trade chips, draft picks, young talent, but nothing seemed to move the needle until now. Behind closed doors, the Browns' management has been involved in secret meetings in private jets, encrypted calls with unnamed NFL insiders, and clandestine negotiations with high-profile agents. Every document, every whisper, every text message has been carefully calibrated to preserve the biggest secret of the NFL 2026 offseason. They are on the verge of acquiring someone, maybe the most polarizing, most electrifying, most game-breaking player in the league today. And no, I'm not talking about a veteran quarterback or a superstar receiver. No, this is a running back, but not just any running back. We're talking about a player who's been clocked running at breakneck speed, whose elusive cuts leave defenders grasping at air, and whose contribution can single-handedly alter the course of any game. Now hold tight, because I'm about to reveal not just who this player is, but the unbelievable details behind this move, why it's happening now, and what it means for the NFL's power structure. Now, let's get into the player. I'm talking about Breece Hall. Yes, Breece Hall, the electrifying dual-threat superstar who's been creating waves since his days at Iowa State. This guy is still just 25 years old, born on May 31, 2001, and already a proven force in the league. His stats alone scream game changer. In 2025, he logged over 1,000 rushing yards, a phenomenal 1,065 on just 243 carries, along with 4 rushing touchdowns, and he demonstrated his versatility with 36 receptions totaling 350 yards, plus a touchdown through the air. Hall isn't the typical back. He's an elusive, patient runner with insane agility, explosive acceleration, and the ability to turn a no-gain handoff into a 70-yard sprint. His vision in the backfield and burst through the line makes him a nightmare for defenses. But it's not just his numbers, it's his style. On the field, Hall is a blend of power and finesse, a guy who can rip through defenses with brute strength or evade tacklers with a shake and bake. His college accolades, 2-time All-American, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, only hint at his potential. And in the NFL, he's quickly become a team's cornerstone. The Jets signed him to a 3-year, $45.75 million extension on May 8, 2026, making him the league's third highest paid running back. That's serious money, folks, and it proves how highly coveted he is across multiple franchises. But here's the kicker. Cleveland is eyeing him not just as a valuable asset, but as the missing piece. They believe that Breece Hall can be the guy to unlock their entire offense, a dual-threat engine that can keep defenses guessing, open up the passing game, and even relieve pressure from their future quarterback. Imagine a backfield with Breece Hall running behind a revamped offensive line, paired with new weapons in the passing game, orchestrated by Todd Monken, who's known for his creative, explosive schemes. The Browns see a future where Hall's signature big play ability can lift them from mediocrity to playoff contenders, and they are willing to pay any price to make it happen. Now, I'll give you just a glance behind the curtain of this clandestine operation. There's been a dizzying whirlwind of activity. According to NFL insiders I've spoken with, the Browns have been working in the shadows, exchanging coded messages with Jets brass, even sending emissaries on secret visits. They've been scrutinizing Hall's contract details, his injury history, his market value, all with surgical precision. It's no coincidence that the Jets just gave Hall that massive extension. They're aware of the storm brewing. There's also talk that NFL authorities, from Roger Goodell's inner circle to the league's strategic brokers, are closely watching this move because it could set a precedent for future blockbuster deals. Rival teams are furious, trying everything to block or slow down the trade. Rumors swirl that certain ownership groups see this as a potential game-changer, fearing that if Cleveland lands Hall, the balance of power shifts dramatically. The Browns' GM, widely regarded as a genius for his aggressive strategy, is said to be working in the shadows, pulling strings, pushing negotiations forward while keeping a poker face in public. His name. That's locked tight, but sources within the league suggest he's one of the most clever manipulators in the game today. And the discussions go beyond just financials. There's speculation about insane bonus clauses, performance incentives that could push Hall's earnings beyond $60 million if he hits certain yardage or touchdown milestones. This is about more than money. It's about legacy. It's about establishing Cleveland as a true contender and Hall as a franchise icon. Now let's analyze why Breece Hall is such an ideal fit for the Browns. Their scheme under Monken emphasizes explosive plays, quick passes, and a power running game, all areas where Hall excels. His agility and vision complement Cleveland's offensive line, which is looking to rebuild with new talent. The potential trade, if it happens, would mean the Browns could unleash a weapon capable of producing 1,500 yards rushing, 300 yards receiving, and double-digit touchdowns next season. Imagine the chaos this would create for defenses scaling from Baltimore's blitz schemes to Pittsburgh's physicality, and the financial implications. The Browns could make this move by clearing cap space through strategic releases, possibly freeing up enough salary to keep Hall's deal under the cap while still building around him with new signings. It's a masterstroke, a perfect marriage of talent, scheme, and timing. NFL historians will mark this as one of the most calculated, most daring trades of the decade. As we close in, I want to leave you with this. The next 48 hours will be critical. Everything hinges on the final negotiations, the league's internal approvals, and the Jets' willingness to part ways with their star. This isn't just about acquiring a player, it's about rewriting the story of the Browns and perhaps the NFL itself. Imagine a Cleveland franchise that finally rises to elite status, with a star like Breece Hall leading the charge. Imagine social media exploding, fans storming the streets, and headlines screaming, "The Browns' dynasty begins," all because they pulled off this move. In the end, what's at stake isn't just a trade. It's legacy, it's history, it's the kind of seismic shift that legends are made of, and I promise you won't want to miss what's coming next. Stay locked in, subscribe now, because what I've shared with you today is just the beginning. The NFL is about to be forever changed, and you'll be among the first to know the real story behind the biggest blockbuster trade of 2026. Remember, the league's most astonishing secrets are revealed only to those paying close attention. Be ready, because when it drops, and it will, you'll want to say you heard it here first. Are you prepared for what's next? Because I can tell you one thing, the NFL's landscape is about to be rewritten. And Breece Hall, Cleveland Browns, it's all coming together right now. Don't blink, this is history in the making, and you're right at the heart of it.